So I'm Suparna, and I'm going to talk to you about Pardada Pardadi. Pardada Pardadi, I know it's a mouthful, but it actually means ancestors, great grandmothers and great grandfathers. And I'll explain to you why that's significant in a moment. Once I figure out how to use this. Here we go. So a year ago, this time last year, I was in front of you guys at TFN, not you guys, but other members at TFN, asking for your help. And it was for your help to help little girls get into school. And little girls from the poorest villages in our northern state of Uttar Pradesh, they were otherwise discarded as worthless, of no value. And I wanted to ask you for some help to get these girls into school. Now, we got 24 girls off the waiting list into the school with the help and donations of the TFN last year. The school is provides free education to these girls from the poorest villages in Bulandshahr, which is a northern town, a district of Uttar Pradesh. They learn to cook their 3 meals a day. They learn to cook nutritious meals. They learn about nutrition. They learn about health and hygiene. So this is donated by people, friends of the school. This is outside. It's a shower unit. They get to learn when they come to the school. They're filthy. They've never showered in their lives properly. They get to learn how to brush their teeth, really take care of themselves. So it's a very holistic education. They get to learn manners. They get to learn self-discipline, as well as the full academic knowledge and teachings and education that they get anyway. Once they've graduated from 10th or 12th grade, we actually put money into their banks. As long as they have attendance, they get 10 rupees a day. And when they graduate, they get a sum of money so they can actually invest into something they want to. So self-help groups are quite common. We place them in jobs as well, call centers, technology firms, any kind of firms. Anywhere we have friends who can offer jobs, we place them in positions. A lot of them choose to go into higher education as well. But the great thing is that the donations that are received by these girls, they're so appreciative of them. They celebrated when they got my call the next day to say, oh, we got £6,500, whatever we got. They were celebrating, which is so wonderful. It's a very tight-knit community. The great thing is they not just celebrated, but they show their appreciation because they're really good at school. Their exam results are phenomenal. Their attendance is extremely good compared to the state schools in the state as well. Very, very poor. They actually come to us to ask us what we're doing to get the girls to perform so well, and that's just the fact that we care for them. We provide them with attention. We're there for them. That's all we do, and that makes them come to the school, and they come every day. It's quite incredible. So there were 24 girls that came off the waiting list after the TFN event last year. Now there weren't just 24 people that were affected by this, because all their families, if you take them into account, who were actually affected by the fact that girls went to school, that's probably over 160 people that we can count as beneficiaries for that amount of money, which is quite a lot. I want to tell you just a little story of one of the girls that graduated from Pardada Pardadi. Her name is Rita, and she's from a family of 3 sisters and a brother. Her father passed away when she was quite little. I think I've got a picture of her there. She graduated from Pardada Pardadi in 2013, and we got her a job at a call center where she was very happy. She was so excited to have her own money and be independent as a young girl in that community with the kind of attitudes they have against women. She was extremely happy. She was independent. Her sister saw her and wanted to model her, and so she wanted a job in the call center as well. The brother refused to allow both of them to work, basically. So they put up a huge fight. The girls went on a hunger strike and made them concede, and they both were able to go back to work. The little sister is now in 8th grade, and at Pardada Pardadi, which is amazing because she sees how well the older ones do. So that's the idea, is to get generations and generations of daughters and girls into the school, and that's going to change the minds and attitudes of the whole community. A lot of the fathers, as I mentioned even last year, they queue up to please take our girls to the school, whereas 15 years ago this was not the case at all, because they would say, no way, girl going to school, never. So this is a really, really important project, and so grateful for TFN and for all the members that contributed. On a local level, the benefits from being at TFN was that we got some of the members to support us. We had an amazing fundraiser in October, an annual brunch, where a lot of this lovely lady Jan was there, and a couple of the other TFN members. We are going on a trip to India in March for the Festival of Colors, to the school where they really know how to celebrate the festivals. And we've got a couple of people from TFN who are coming with us, which is wonderful. We got some volunteers as well. You know, two of the girls helped me organize the events with the rest of the committee. It's been fantastic. And on a more personal level, I was made trustee of the charity, which is wonderful for me as well. Can't thank TFN enough, actually, and everybody here. And as you mentioned earlier, it really is a joyous place, and it's so much fun to be here. I walk out of here all the time feeling extremely happy, and happy to be alive, and just happy. And so I'm sure you will as well tonight. Mark my words. I also just wanted to give out a little shout out in case anybody has any connections with universities or higher education colleges that might, you know, take some of the girls and bring them to the UK. That would be great too. Please speak to me. I forgot to mention Rita is the second girl from the school who's actually going to the States. Last year in 2015, she went to the States for an exchange program. I forgot to say that, which is a really big deal, from the villages to America. It's amazing. So thank you so much, and yeah, and good luck to everybody else here tonight.
Well, good evening, and now we come to the exciting project presentation part.